Mr. Ahmed, now we've moved to the prayers area or the mihrab. And I've noticed here, in particular in that area, that the columns seem to be a bit longer and thicker. Is there any resemblance or significance to this?
Yes, the first purpose here is to support the dome over the prayer niche. And second, it's a place for the caliph and his courtmen to pray in privacy. And this is to avoid the risk of the assassination.
Right. And also we have the dome, which I do know, as we spoke before earlier, it was done usually for acoustic purposes. Can you explain to me?
Yes, because there wasn't a microphone during that time, so they just decided to add a dome or more domes inside this mosque for the purpose of the acoustic. If we just clap our hand like that, we can hear.
We can hear the echo actually, so everybody would be able to hear the calling for the prayers.
Yes, exactly. And moreover, we can see also some windows below the dome. This is to enlighten this place. And also the dome supporting over spherical triangular bending tabs was added by the Ottomans because the dome was damaged during their time. And they decided during the 17th century to restore the dome. So it's an Ottoman restoration.
Exactly. Mr. Hamdi, as we've come closer to the mihrab, can you tell us a little bit more in details about the decoration of the mihrab? And I know that area over there is especially for the Friday sermon, that wooden that area where the imam actually says his sermon for Friday. Can you talk to me a little bit more in details and explain to us that mihrab area?
Unfortunately, most of the marble of this mosque was robbed. It was dismantled during the medieval time and was transferred to some other buildings. But in the year 1924, the Committee of Preserving Arab Monuments decided to restore the mosque partly.
So the mosque has been restored altogether, 1924.
Yes, in 1924 they started a restoration project, and they just restored this part of the prayer niche, the mihrab, and they added a marble of different shapes and different colors called the polychrome marble, besides some marble dados. And they also used a mother of pearl for the restoration, and some decorations with a Persian influence like the dwarf blind arcades that was added inside the recess of the mihrab. Also to the right side we can see the pulpit, or the member of the mosque. It was used for the Friday sermon, and it's made of sycamore wood and inlaid with ebony and ivory.
So that part as well has been restored?
Yes.
That member as well?
The member was added by the committee, it's not restored. The original member or the pulpit was robbed as well, besides the marble of the mosque.
So that's a restored member as well?
Yes, this one was added by the committee in 1924.
And as we've come closer to the mihrab area, can you explain to us a little bit in details the decorations of the mihrab area, please, Mr. Hamdi?
Well, if we looked at the recess of the mihrab, we can see at the bottom the dwarf blind arcade, which was entirely Persian style of art during the time of the 14th century. And also we can see some verses from the Holy Quran left from where the Naskh script. At the top we can see also some mother of pearl used for the decoration with the name of Allah left inside a medallion, like the sun and its rays. And also to the right and the left from the mihrab, and that was a part that was restored among the restoration of the year 1924 by the Committee of Preserving Arab Monuments. You can see the marble of different colors. It's called the polychrome marble, and with different geometrical shapes as well. Behind me we can see the
now we're moving on to the member
or the pulpit.
Exactly.
This pulpit was
the purpose of the member originally was for
the purpose for the Friday sermon, where the imam recites the sermon before the noon prayer on Friday, and unfortunately the original member of the mosque was lost, robbed or lost. Yes, during the medieval time, but during the 20th century, the Committee of Preserving Arab Monuments decided to add another member or the pulpit. It's made of the cedar wood and inlaid with ebony and ivory. The ebony is the black wood, and we can see some geometrical patterns here, like the star pattern decoration. Okay, in the middle we can see the star and
different other geometrical patterns.
Yes, it's a Fatimid invention, Fatimid design, but later the Mamluks use it as a decorative element for their wooden objects, especially the pulpit or the member.
Well, we've come now to the end of one of Egypt's treasure today, the Al Nasr Muhammad ibn Qalawoon Mosque, that we hope you've enjoyed and discovered the story behind this treasure, and looking forward to another story behind another treasure. See you.